So summertime, I work as an electrician. It's my day job. Wintertime, I drive a chairlift. Day job, work as an electrician. Spend my time on building sites, and commercial radio drives me up the wall. So I have a speaker with me, generally speaking, a speaker with an SD card in it because I don't have a mobile phone. My speaker died last week, so I bought myself a Soundcock. This is my old speaker. It's shit. This is my new speaker, which is potentially less shit. This is kind of a bit of a first view of it. Comes in a little box, cost about €40 from Amazon. It was advertised as being IP7 7X, which means that it's water and dust resistant and can be immersed in water and stuff like that. Doesn't really matter to me, but actually when it turns out it's IP67. So be aware of that. I'm not going to bother trying to pronounce the name. It's one of those stupid names that you find on Amazon, and only on Amazon and not in big name brand stores. It's a fairly standard sort of beer can size speaker, just under 20 centimeters long. It's a bit wider than a beer can actually. It's got a distinct front and back to it, so the sound comes very much from this side. Little rubbery end caps and flashy LED lights behind it if you want those turned on. Comes with a little instruction manual which contains 5 pages of Chinese translated to every other language. Comes with a bootlace. Comes with a shitty USB-C charge cable, although apparently it should be able to do data. I haven't managed to make it do it yet. And it comes with an auxiliary cable. I bought this one because A, it's waterproof and water and dust proof, and B, because it will take an SD card. A lot of the big name brands won't take an SD card. They're effectively Bluetooth only. I don't have a phone. Bluetooth's absolutely sod all use to me. But there you go. So first look at it. Yeah, it kind of looks okay. It makes a power up noise. And it also makes a good power off noise. You will notice that if this is the front, the controls are on the back. User interface design 101, fail. What else can we say about the user interface? Right, well, user interface, there we go. I don't know if you can see that properly, maybe with a bit of light. So we have a plus button, a play button, a minus button, a bass button for when you want your music to sound really muddy, a power button, and then a little port over here which has charge, and in theory data, and what looks like a reset button, an SD card slot with an SD card in it because I've put that in, and an auxiliary power, not an auxiliary power now, auxiliary in, music in thing. So that's all on the back. The UI is fucking awful. Power on. To switch between modes is a little click on here. To power off, you hold it in. If you want to see your battery level, you double click on the power button. Play button is start stop. If you double click on it, it changes the LED modes. And the plus and minus buttons are volume and track select, but they're the wrong way round. So to change your volume, you click, 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 click to make it louder, and to go to the next track, you hold in. I'd say that's completely the wrong way round, but there you go. Other than that, the sound is fairly decent. It's not up to my stereo, but hey, for a €40 speaker, it's pretty decent. Apparently, you can put 2 of them in parallel and turn it into an actual stereo. The bass button only makes your music sound muddy, so that's just a fucking waste of space, frankly. What else? SD card, it will read pretty much every format that has a free decoder, so it won't do AAC, M4A and all that stuff, but it does do FLAC and APE, so it does lossless. That's kind of neat. It's yeah, it kind of works pretty well. There is an interesting situation where if you have it connected, or if you're listening to what's on an SD card on here, and presumably what's on an auxiliary input, you can still connect to it on Bluetooth and have that play at the same time, which is strange, but there you go. Seems fairly tough. The outside of it looks all right. The end caps here are unlikely to enjoy life inside of a bucket full of screwdrivers, which is my main use case for it, which is a bit of a bastard. I'm going to have to make some end caps for it. And other than that, it should do ample and sufficient work annoying other people on the building site. So, turn on, turn on, Bluetooth on noise. That's an MP3. That's an MP3. That's a FLAC. Let's put the volume up, shall we? There we are, maximum volume noise. That's quite a bassy track. Anyway, there you go. Beer can sound cock. I'll maybe feedback on how it lives. But yeah, sounds good. User interface is dog shit. See ya.